For this week's discussion, I decided to go with option 2, and so I found a fictional character that believes in misinformation. And so the video I found, it's just a YouTube video. I'll link it in my references, which will be below this video. The video that I found is about 2 minutes and 30 seconds long, but the part that I'm looking at doesn't, or it starts at the beginning of the video and it ends at the 30-second mark. And so the scene that I found comes from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and it's the character of Charlie. The scene starts with him trying to smoke out a box of hornets with the intention that they'll die and he'll be able to harvest their honey. In this, another character of Dennis explains to him that hornets don't produce honey, and so he wouldn't be able to get any honey from the hornets. And Charlie goes on to say that he doesn't think there's any science to support that hornets don't produce honey. From there, he just kind of continues to refute any insistences that Dennis makes, where he is determined to prove to Charlie that hornets don't make honey. But Charlie just continues to say, no, they do. So I think in this instance, Charlie fits into the need for evidence, epistemic belief, because he wants scientific findings to align with his beliefs about hornets and whether they produce honey when they in fact don't. I also think Charlie fits into the truth is political epistemic belief, because he believes in this instance that science is subjective. So rather than believing the evidence that hornets don't produce honey, he instead says no, and he sees that piece of scientific evidence as subjective. In a 2021 article that I found titled Misinformation in and About Science, the authors say ultimately misinformation undermines collective sense-making and collective action. And I think Charlie's character in this scene is a really good depiction of misinformation undermining collective sense, or just sense in general, just because he is letting misinformation about hornets and whether or not they produce honey to undermine his sense. And yeah, that's all I have for today. Thanks.